How you feeling about this wild card race?
Okay.
Obviously came down to literally a Devers go-ahead 2-run bomb.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I mean, my thoughts are God damn it. My thoughts are also, hey, GG Red Sox,
man.
GG Yankees.
That's all you can say, really,
well,
right?
At the end of the day, they were the better team.
Yeah.
They were just a more complete team, which seems ridiculous to say because when you look at some of the statistics, you think, hey, the Blue Jays were pretty bloody complete.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter what you did on paper. It matters what you do at those clutch moments.
Yeah.
And Devers was clutched today, which will be yesterday when you guys see this.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, to score that 2-run home run right there, I think it was in the
Ninth, top of the ninth.
Top of the ninth, excuse me, to take that 2-run lead. And then also, too, the Yankees, right, winning out the game where they really needed to the most. Like, they put the pressure on them, but then Aaron Judge
with the clutch single, and I wanted to comment about that, actually. I thought about this earlier, and like they had a base open, runners on second and third, and there was a one out, I believe, and I'm wondering why they didn't just put Aaron Judge on. I don't know.
Right.
Like the winning, all that matters is the runner at third. So if you put the runner on, you get the force play, you get double play. But I mean, that's just me being
absolutely
sad.
right. And yeah, I mean,
You know?
I think the Rays could have maybe done things differently.
Maybe should have, would have, could have.
But from their perspective too, right? Like they're probably not putting so much thought into this. Like, I mean, they'd love to like sit back and relax and watch the Yankees struggle and whatnot.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they punched their ticket like a week ago, right?
Yep,
So
yep.
they were all set. They didn't need to think too much about that, and they lost a game. Doesn't mean a whole lot to them. They still get to sit back and relax and watch the Yankees struggle. However, it won't be in Game 163. It will be up against the Boston Red Sox, dude. So taking a look at that, I did want to take a look, kind of just a little bit about these teams with this year.
Please.
And it's like looking at OPS, the Red Sox were actually way better than I realized. Third in the entire league in OPS.
Damn. That is a lot better than I realized. I didn't think they were that high.
No, me either, dude. And I remember at the beginning of this year, like, obviously we were talking about the lineup and we said, hey, like, they have maybe the best top 4 in baseball, arguably, like very, very good.
Yeah.
But clearly they had some contributions from across the board to finish third in all of MLB. So, I mean, good on you, Red Sox.
Yeah.
And then when you look at their ERA, they finished 15th. So, I mean,
that's wild, man.
Kind of wild.
Mean, that's wild because we have here's the thing. And again, the results matter. 92 wins, 91 wins versus the Blue Jays. But we were like, what, first?
We were first in OPS and 10th
in ERA. And they're less in both categories. But at the end of the day, it's like, are you clutch? And Devers was. That's a prime example.
If you had to go based on a clutch factor, obviously the Red Sox did outbeat the Toronto Blue Jays. But I mean, still like a very good season from them across the board. Like this is, I would argue, playoff worthy, right?
Yeah,
I think ours is also definitely playoff worthy. But like this also got the job done.
Yeah,
so.
like obviously the 15th in ERA isn't what you'd want to see from a playoff team. Like when you really look at the top best pitching staffs in baseball, all those teams are playoff teams usually. So that's really, for me, no offense, Red Sox fans, like I do think. That's a good transition question. Who do you think's going to win the wildcard game? Because we have Garrett Cole versus Evaldi.
Let me tell you first, though, about what the Yankees did. Because you're talking about their ERA. They were far superior in that category. They finished 6th in team ERA, which was honestly,
really good.
Pretty good, and also kind of shocking to me because, once again, preseason, we were looking at those Yankees and we were saying, hey, like, Garrett Cole and friends.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, Garrett Cole had a good year. Kind of a down year for him after the whole sticky substance in the second half of the year. But he was still very good. But they had contributions in that bullpen from some other guys. Corey Kluber was really nice, and they had some other starters doing well. So 6th in ERA.
And Montgomery really became... Jordan Montgomery really became a guy.
He did, dude.
Their bullpen was really solid. Johnny, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Call him Lasagna because it's easier. Lasagna. King stepped up near the end. So they did have some good contributions. Throughout the season, up and down, but on
the batting side of things, 13th in team OPS. Now, I would argue, I think that some of those statistics are really being brought down by the first half.
Yeah, they were like 22nd or some shit.
They were pretty bad in that first half of the year, but obviously we've seen in the second half with Judge being elite still, Stanton rediscovering
really
it, and then those acquisitions at the trade deadline of Rizzo, of Gallo, like that's probably helped them out a lot, and they have jumped up. So those those are what they've done this year. Who do you have?
Yeah, so with that being said, right, let's look at the matchup of Valdi versus Cole. Now, Cole, season-long ERA, 3.23 ERA. Valdi, 3.75. But I want to look at the month of September because
What have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately?
Cole has been horrible.
He's been pretty bad, dude.
5.13 ERA in the month of September.
Yeah.
Whereas Eovaldi is right around where his current ERA is 3.94.
Okay.
So what do you think? Like, honestly, I think that Boston, if it's one game, like they could take it.
It's absolutely one game, you know. I mean, and it's so that's why like this, I look at this and I see it as kind of a coin flip. Because anything can happen, right? We were talking about Ryu and how Ryu's been Garbosian, and then he comes out today and looks pretty solid. Like gives up a few, but still very solid from him. I wouldn't be surprised at any given moment if Garrett Cole wanted to come out and throw 6 scoreless.
Yeah.
However, when you look at what he's done for me lately, like hasn't been great.
Yeah,
so.
like I think Vegas is going to have Yankees as the favorites. I feel like Yankees. Well, I mean, like they're literally identical records, but it's Garrett Cole going right. So I feel like he's going to have a slight favorite. But for me, honestly, I would not be shocked at all if Boston moves on and faces Tampa Bay in the division series.
Yeah. Question for you: these two teams, you know, who do you like long term? Whoever wins this game.
I like the Yankees longer because it's the pitching for me with the Red Sox.
Yes.
Like it's just not going to be good enough. Like if they do win, Tampa Bay is going to have them, no problem. They're going to handle them.
I don't want to say it's no problem, but I would agree that I think that Tampa Bay would probably have them just based on those pitching matchups. At the end of the day, I always look at pitching during these series. I think that is the most important thing. So Yankees do have a better team pitching staff. We'll see if Garrett Cole can hold up.
And you know what's funny is like when I talk about Tampa Bay Rays pitching, I'm like, oh yeah, definitely they have a better pitching than the Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees.
Like,
I can't name
who?
Yarborough, Waka. They all are bad. They have that one guy that's good. I don't know who he is.
I don't understand.
But it's better than Chris Sale and Eovaldi. It's better than Cole and Montgomery. I don't know.
Sense, man.
What?
Yeah.
But
I don't get it. I still don't get it. I'm still probably going to underrate the Rays next year just because I still don't understand. And I'm probably going to be wrong again.
Right.
Because it doesn't make any goddamn sense. One of these seasons, I might be right, though. And I'm going to be really happy when that season does come because I'm so sick and tired of these guys
100
just
wins.
Literally like doing fucking voodoo. Like, you know, it's like you got some witch doctor in the back, like just like cursing other teams with their fucking voodoo dolls and stuff. And it's like, you know, wow, like now this guy that I have no idea about is now suddenly elite because all he does is throw sliders outside and for some reason we swing at them. I don't know, man.
I don't understand.
I'm pissed off.
They know.
We're off topic now.
Yeah, we're a little bit.
I'm not sure who wins this game, but I would take the Yankees longer term, I think.
Yes.
But I would honestly, guys, bet the underdog on this game. Whoever it would be.
I might do the Red Sox, assuming they're the underdogs.